Hi, my little butterflies. This is the Broken Mirror, and of course, the chapters are linked in the description. This story was written by Lazy, January, and me. The art was done by Lazy, and I'll be voicing the narrator, Adrien slash Chat Noir, and Mr. Ramier.
Hi, I'm Lacey, and I'll be voicing Marinette slash Ladybug and Alya.
Hi, I'm January, and I'll be playing Natalie, Nino, and Miss Mendeleiev.
This chapter is simultaneously happening as Chapter 7, which will come out soon, so any unanswered questions will be answered in the next one. Chapter 6, Preoccupied. Ladybug zipped across the city, Chat Noir by her side. Mr. Ramier had been akumatized again into Mr. Pigeon. They were searching for him as he flew away with his birds. School will start soon and they had to be fast. Over there, Chat Noir pointed to the school. She nodded and zipped faster, hoping to get this over with. They saw Mr. Pigeon flying to the top with his pigeons. Ladybug tried to use her yo-yo to restore the bird call, but she missed. They jumped over the large gap on top of the building. Doing so, they heard the cheers from the students below them. Ladybug smiled to herself and knew she would keep them safe. Chat Noir caught up to Mr. Pigeon and used his staff to trip him. It worked, and he went falling face first into the street. Ladybug used her yo-yo to suspend him in the air, keeping him from using his bird call. Chat Noir grabbed it and crushed it with his hands. No! Mr. Ramier screamed as he became de-evilized. Ladybug captured the Akuma and purified it, throwing her lucky charm in the air to fix everything back to how it was.
Sorry, Chat, I gotta go,
she said quickly before grabbing her yo-yo and zipping to the nearest alley. She landed and she retransformed, Marinette handing Tikki a macaron.
Hurry, Tikki, in here!
She opened her purse to let the coin in. When she was in, Marinette ran out of the alley into the school. Marinette sprinted through the doors of the school, past the custodian and past the metal stairs. She almost dropped her stuff as she ran. It had been the Monday of finals week and she was exhausted, mentally and physically. Hawkmoth never ceased to send another villain. There had been 13 villains in the past week. She pushed open the door to Miss Mendeleiev's classroom, interrupting Miss Mendeleiev's sentence.
Marinette, interrupting my class as always.
Miss Mendeleiev said as she wrote something down on a paper. Marinette made her way to her seat next to Alya. She set her backpack down on the floor next to her and took out her tablet.
Another one?
Alya asked Marinette. Marinette nodded, turning to Miss Mendeleiev. Doing so, she noticed Adrien wasn't there. Normally, she would have noticed this right away, but considering last night, it took her a little longer.
Something happened last night.
Marinette said in a whisper.
What?
Alya asked, also in a whisper.
I can't tell you here.
Marinette said, noticing Lila's staring at them in the corner of her eye. The door opened for a second time, and this time Adrien came in. He didn't bother to explain why he was late.
Another one? Today's finals. I expect better from all of you.
Miss Mendeleiev remarked, marking something else on the same paper. Adrien sat down and Nino asked in a whisper.
Where were you, dude?
Missed my alarm, Adrien replied.
Really? Don't your alarms always go off?
Alya asked, leaning into the desk. Adrien turned around. Blackout, he stuttered.
No talking!
Miss Mendeleiev barked, eyeing the three students. After that, Adrien turned back to face the front. Alya leaned back into her seat as Miss Mendeleiev continued.
As you all know, today is the first day of finals. Today you will take the chemistry final and tomorrow English. They will be commencing today through Friday. I hope y'all studied.
Miss Mendeleiev grabbed a packet of papers on her desk and walked to Adrien and Nino's desk, handing them each 4 packets, for them and the rest of the people behind them. She did the same for Chloe and Sabrina. Adrien turned around to Marinette and passed her the 3 other packets, their hand brushing each other's. Marinette didn't think anything of it, but she noticed Alya slightly smirking at her. She had to mentally tell herself.
Alya doesn't know what happened last night. Until then, she'll think Adrien and I are perfect for each other.
Marinette rolled her eyes at Alya and handed the rest of the packets to Ivan, who sat directly behind her.
You will have 4 hours to complete this portion. After lunch, you will come back and study for tomorrow's portion. No talking and do your best. You may begin.
Miss Mendeleiev said before sitting in her chair, propping her feet up on the desk and opening a magazine. Marinette opened the packet to the first page, reading the questions before racking her brain for an answer. 4 hours passed, the worst hours of Marinette's life. She knew she answered at least half of them wrong. She guessed on almost all of them since she didn't have any time to study with all of the akumatizations. She laid her head down on the desk and closed her eyes.
Come on, Mari, let's go eat something.
Alya said, tapping Marinette's shoulder.
Go without me.
Marinette mumbled.
I'm not leaving you here.
Alya persisted.
Besides, you still have to tell me what was so important about last night.
He added.
Fine.
Marinette groaned, picking herself up. Alya walked out of the room. Marinette walked to the door. She saw something move out of the corner of her eye and whipped her head around to see nothing. She scanned the room once more before Alya yelled.
Marinette! Coming!
She called back, exiting the room.
It was probably just a bird flying outside,
she thought. Marinette and Alya walked to the stairs before Alya started speaking.
So, what's so important you had to tell me?
She glanced over her shoulder before continuing.
You remember when I told you about the night I kissed Noir? Yeah?
Alya smirked.
So last night I went to talk with him.
Marinette started.
Another talk? Last time that happened.
Alya interrupted.
Save it. He already made the joke.
Marinette said, slightly annoyed. She took a deep breath as she made it to the top of the stairs.
He kissed me.
Alya looked at her with a completely lost expression.
What? But we decided to be just friends.
She added. From the corner of Marinette's eye, she saw Chloe exit Miss Mendeleiev's classroom, a room that was empty when Marinette left it. Was Chloe the one who she saw in the back before leaving? She checked her pocket. She left her phone in the room.
I left my phone. I'll be right back. Marinette, you can't just leave after telling me something like that.
Alya yelled.
One moment!
She opened the door and looked around. No one was in there.
Here we go.
Marinette said as she spotted her backpack on the floor. She knelt down and unzipped her bag, grabbing her phone and slipping it in her pocket. Something was off. She searched her backpack once more and couldn't find anything missing. Marinette shrugged and zipped the backpack back up. She turned around, watching the door close. Someone was in here and just left. She leapt from the floor and pushed open the door. At least 30 students in the courtyard. Was her mind playing tricks on her? Just then Mr. Damocles spoke on the intercom.
Afternoon classes have been cancelled due to another akumatization threatening the school. Please find a safe place to hide.
What?
Marinette breathed. She reached out behind her and slid through the door, making sure it was closed. Tikki flew out of her purse.
Another villain! There was just one less than 5 hours ago and someone was in here looking for something. Something's going on, Tikki.
They heard something crash outside the room and Marinette quickly yelled.
Tikki, spots on!
The red flash filled the room for a brief moment before leaving even faster. Ladybug opened the door and stepped out. She immediately saw August as Gigantitan, followed by Noir. She felt her heart beat slightly faster at the sight of him.
Lollipop!
Gigantitan screamed, crashing into the entrance of the school. Ladybug ran towards him and grabbed her yo-yo, wrapping it around the large child. She pulled onto it as Gigantitan pushed forward. Hold on, Noir said, and got behind her and grabbed the yo-yo as well. They were both hoping to keep him contained instead of letting him run loose. Their arms were parallel to each other, and Ladybug could hear Noir's breath in her ear. She pretended not to notice as she struggled to pull. Noir's feet were slipping forward into Ladybug's, and their grip on the yo-yo lessened by the second.
Lollipop! Lollipop!
Gigantitan screamed more urgently. The reasons for screaming lollipop so many times became apparent as Lollipop Boy came into Ladybug's vision and was just a few hundred feet away from Gigantitan. She gasped.
Didn't we defeat Lollipop Boy just yesterday?
Yep, and he's back, Noir said through gritted teeth. Gigantitan pulled on the yo-yo and watched as both heroes collapsed onto each other. Lollipop Boy was taunting Gigantitan. The monster's lollipop ran into the direction of Marinette's house, and Gigantitan followed. Ladybug was on top of Noir's stomach, and she willed herself off of him. She stood up and held a hand out for Noir. He gladly took it.
We need to hurry before they cause more destruction,
she warned. Agreed, he said. Ladybug grabbed her yo-yo and zipped out of the school and across the street. Passing her house, she saw movement on her balcony, but moved too fast to see what moved. She decided she'd check it out later and to focus on the task at hand. Milady, Noir yelled, pointing to the Eiffel Tower where Gigantitan and Lollipop were destroying buildings.
Got it!
She said before landing on the ground close to the scene.
Lucky charm!
A container of sleeping pills dropped down. What are we supposed to do? Put him to sleep? Noir joked.
Haha, very funny.
She looked around looking for any other items that would help them.
Actually, that's exactly what we're gonna do.
What?
Yep.
She said before zipping to the Eiffel Tower. Just as Ladybug landed on the Eiffel Tower, both villains were absorbed by a purple cloud and August was dropped from a high height. Ladybug quickly dove off of the the tower and caught August midair. His pacifier was on the ground where Lollipop Boy had been purified. Chat Noir picked it up and offered it to Ladybug. She threw her lucky charm to fix the damages before grabbing it from Chat Noir.
That was weird.
She said, "It's unlike Hawkmoth to do that,"
Yeah.
he muttered, lost in thought. She thought about everything weird that had happened that day, and suddenly everything made sense.
Unless he only wanted to distract us for a certain amount of time.
What? Chat Noir asked.
Lollipop?
August blabbered.
Sorry,
She gave August and the pacifier to Chat Noir.
I have to go.
Ladybug quickly grabbed her yo-yo and zipped away. It finally made sense. She kept seeing in the classroom why the villain was only there for a certain amount of time. If this was all planned, what she saw on her balcony was part of it. She quickly found a nearby alley and de-transformed.
What's going on, Marinette?
Tikki asked.
Shh, quickly in here.
She opened the purse for Tikki and she went inside. Marinette opened the door to the bakery and her parents weren't there, most likely hiding from the villain that had just disappeared. She hurried up the stairs and into her room where it was pitch black. She quickly noticed the box on the floor and quickly moved to the closet where she hid the miracle box.
Phew.
It was still there. She sat down and noticed the rose Chat Noir had given her was gone, along with the key to her diary. She felt sick to her stomach. Someone had the key to all of her secrets. She got up once again and stepped up to the stairs to her bed. She felt a gust of wind and quickly noticed that the window had been shattered. It became clear to her about what happened. Someone broke in.
Bum, bum, bum.
I wanted to do that.
Okay, we can do it together, right?
No, too late.
I'm sorry.
They jumped over the large gap on top of the building. I can't talk. This is not the right tone of voice. Woohoo! Okay. After that, Adrien permed. No, he did not get a perm. He did not. No, he turned. Miss Mendeleiev grabbed a packet of papers on her desk and walked to Adrien and Nino's desk, handing them each 4 packets, one of them and the rest of the people behind them. Oh my god. Slow it down.
Wait, was it coming? Okay.
Are you dirty-minded? Is that what you're laughing at?
Are you good?
ASMR.
Thank you.
That voice is horrid.
ASMR.
Oh god, no. No ASMR, lazy. We are a Miraculous Ladybug channel, not an ASMR channel.
ASMR. Okay.
Stop.
Lazy!
What are you doing? You know I like being tired.
I love being a menace to society.
The monster's lollipop ran into
Who just hates us today?
passing her house. She saw the Why? And can I not talk for this just single line? Okay, here we go. If this was all planned, what she saw on her balcony? What the heck did I just say? I like barked at you guys. I was like, balcony.
Oh, you're going all furry on us. Oh, shoot. Sorry. I can't read. What's going on, Marin?